Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today, well, it's Dover again, but with the Cup cars. So you get out there and do some practice, because I've actually not driven on it with the Cup car since the first series. I believe I'm coming up to the end of where I was in my first series, because in the last race, we were able to dominate our best time there at Charlotte, and of course, the only way you could do that is if you had a better vehicle. So, we did put the upgrade on the car in the last, not the last episode, but the last Cup episode at the end of it, where we put the exhaust max out upgrade on it to give us max horsepower. How does that translate without having the arrow? I'm not sure, but we're about to find out. So we'll see you at qualifying. Well, we are a top 20 as it stands, but it's not going to be. It's going to be like 25th place, I feel. This is, we got some time to figure stuff out, but our top lap in practice was a 24.996, so, I mean, they drive so differently than the trucks do. I mean, you're like, oh yeah, different race car. No, it's so different than the trucks do, so I don't really know how I'm going to do this. I mean, I'm going to figure it out. I think it's 200 laps, so I'm pretty sure we're going to figure it out, but it just doesn't feel right. We'll see. See, like, that's part of my problem right there. So I either drive it in hard and slam on the brakes and then we lose all momentum, or I come off the brake, like, or come off the gas, like, back here and then roll the corner as much as possible. But we are super tight off, and I can't, if I loosen it up at all, we are all over the place. So that wasn't terrible from what we were doing before, but it wasn't great. So yeah, like I said, 25th, 26th. We're not that strong in this one, and I don't know how it's going to turn out because of it, but it's a pretty long race, so this will be interesting. I'm going to try to adjust it a little bit, and we'll see what happens before the race.
Hello and welcome to Dover International Speedway in Delaware's capital. This mile-long concrete oval houses some of the most intense racing in NASCAR today. Some of the biggest crowds on the eastern seaboard flock to the Monster Mile to see the best drivers in the world battle door to door.
Okay, so we got it figured out quite a bit better and took off about 7/10 on that. We on our third lap out beat our best ever, so car feels a lot better. We actually have the opportunity now to burn the front rights off if we drive it too hard, which before we just couldn't even do it. The car was so doggy we couldn't even do it. So it turns better. Everything feels a lot better. It's not too out of control. I guess we'll have to see how that turns out when we're on the track with a bunch of other traffic in the early goings. But hopefully things will kind of clean up right away and we'll be able to get out there and put down some good laps and start picking off some of these drivers in front of us. Let's get out there. Let's do this.
The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car low. Car low.
Hold tires.
Car
We're okay. Oh, we're not okay. We are not okay right now. Ooh, thank you for gripping up. Holy crap. We were just super loose off right there, and that was not what happened in practice at all, so that was really weird for me, but we're okay.
All clear.
I just have to remember to be pretty sensitive, pretty touchy with the wheel. It's with the analog stick, but you get my point with the steering early going. But I think we can get around a number of these cars. I think we can get all the way past Andretti for sure. I think we might be able to get a top 20 out of this one as long as we keep our nose clean. But in order to do that, we need to calm our butts down right now. Come on now. I did practice pitting once, and it went well, so there was that. That was enough. You know, it's one of those, well, if it doesn't go well, we'll keep practicing. Well, we got lucky that first time. It was good.
Clear high.
Sorry, Steve. Little dent on our front end as well, but we kind of bumped and moved him. As I said, I figured it'd be a 200-lap race. So we have what? Yeah, it'll be 3, maybe 4 stops. I mean, 50 laps per, but We have 49 laps that we get in the tank. So yeah, it's going to be, pretty sure, a 4-stopper, with the last one maybe just being a gas and go if we're able to hang on to our tires and not have to really worry so much about them.
Still there.
All right. Yep. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead. I know not a lot of talking right away here before I get to it, but it's the first stint and we'd like to get our best possible because we kind of dogged out on the qualifying area. So I'm going to get out here and not get out here. I'm going to go ahead and focus for a while. We will talk back at you with some caution, some accidents, some action, some pit stops, some something, but not some right now. So
Still there.
we'll chat again soon.
The yellow's out.
Oh, dude just slammed on his brakes when the yellow comes out. I can't do anything about
Pace
that.
car's out.
We're fine. It's just aero, but that's just obnoxious. I'm right behind him, and yellow comes out, instant slams on his brakes. I have no way to react to that. No one expects that on the straightaway. All right, well, we're gonna stay out. We have just aero. So I mean, our front end looks like crap, but oh well.
Get set. The race is going green.
We're gonna try to cut inside right away here and get around some of these slower. Well, not everyone's slower, but Hamilton was. We were catching and about to pass him. Same with Burton. It's so stupid that
Halo, still there.
Hamilton just slams on his brakes. I mean, it's not him. It's the game mechanic. They slow down. Oh, I had to itch my nose.
Car high.
They slow down right, but well, there you go.
All clear.
Whoa, holy crap.
Car
Whoa,
low.
wow.
All clear.
All right, I expect the caution to come back out. No, they all kind of recovered. Interesting. We got some rear end damage now. Not really sure how that's going to go. But gonna ride with these cars and see where we end up. Maybe we're going to get in front of some more positional vehicles. Oh, sorry, Mac. I couldn't.
All clear.
Car didn't slow down as much as you, I guess. I don't really know.
Car high.
What is happening? There is so much stuff going on right now.
Car
We just
low.
gotta slam on our brakes to avoid it.
Car
I don't
low.
want to be. All right, that's gonna be the wall. We're not. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I bet we damaged the wheel on that one.
Car low.
Oh, look at it's not just us. We're getting smashed into as well. We got hit in the rear end multiple times, and then that one by Kenny Schrader.
Car
No
low.
reason for it.
Clear high.
And Robbie,
Clear low.
get it, Robbie. Robbie. Oh, we're stuck on Robbie. Oh, there that
Clear
is.
high. Car low.
And any positions we had picked up, we lost and then some. Oh,
Car low.
apparently we still only have body damage, which is incredible, but we'll take it.
All clear. Car low.
Wow, this just sucks. Well, you know, some of the leaders pit, so that's where they're going to come flying up through the pack. And also, which is quite likely the area where cautions happen.
Clear low.
We had to really get on our brakes there. I really want to say thank you to the 112 car there for not just driving through us, because we had to slam on the brakes. All right.
Clear.
We kind of cleared all the slower cars-ish. I think that's all of them. And now we get to get back to figuring out now how much our car is affected. Oops, there's one more up there. But how affected our car is with all this body damage on it. I mean, it is a short track, so it shouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but certainly going to be a thing.
Still there. Clear high.
We're just, I mean, we didn't get much of a focus, so we're going to go ahead and focus for now. And we'll be back probably 20 laps or so, yeah. At 28. So, yeah, we got a ways to go. We're going to do that. And we'll be back with you once some of this is kind of about to go into the pits, hopefully.
Stay
Hopefully.
high. Still there.
Are you freaking kidding me? Kenseth does it again. Just smashes into us. He is the biggest asshole in this whole freaking... Him and Kurt Busch are the two biggest assholes in the Cup Series so far. We've got 6 in the tank. We've been lapped. I'm hoping that a lot of people get lapped then, because otherwise we're not going to have much room for improvement on what we're currently doing. That wreck in turn 2 could be okay for us if caution comes out and got some other people down, but I don't think it did. I'm just going to drive around as much as possible, because, you know, get us back on the lead lap. And if a caution comes out, that'd be okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Ugh, we are... I don't even know how bad the tires are. Oh, yeah, they're bad. Well, and that happened a lot from bouncing into walls and stuff, so that was stupid of us. Slamming the brakes didn't help it either. We just kind of got out of sorts overall, and that's obnoxious, but... Yes! Yes! That is the best possible thing that could have happened. I think we're on the lead lap. So that means we can pit. We'll stay on the lead lap, and that's just going to help us overall. All right. We'll pit and see you after the caution. Ricky Rudd must have been who was damaged. We're in trouble. We got put out here on the track. We pit normal with everyone else, but apparently we're the one that ended up somehow leaving the pit lane way after everyone else. We only had 2 seconds of damage, so it's not like we had a... Oh, shit. That was me. Marlon and Stewart are definitely going to get their laps back. That's crazy that they're back there. Let's see here. We are a lap down still, so that's stupid. We technically can catch Jarrett and Burton because I did it before, but we're just so far back. It's stupid. 47 laps in the tank. I don't even know how many laps are in the race left right now. But I'm going to get my roof back on instead of driving like an insane person and see if I can't make some headway here. Jeez, oh Pete. What are we at? 147 left. So yeah, we're just a lap short. So yeah, we'll rely on cautions, I guess, to pit off sequence and all of that. I don't know if it was one car or a couple. It had to just be like 1 or 2 cars that didn't pit that were on the lead lap that had passed us. I will say that both Ricky Rudd was in second place, and he was the car that was damaged, so not good for him in the 28 Halvoline camp. But
All clear.
We need to kind of get through the traffic here. I'm going to leave it. I'm just not going to talk the whole time. We'll just talk about the actual races that's happening. Like telling these guys to move out of my way because I'm faster. No, they won't, and that's fine. They have a right to the road too. Not really. Don't cause me to damage my front end again, though. That's the thing that annoys me. This dude, everybody else is like, yeah, I'm going to get up here and move. This dude's like, nope, I'm staying as far down on the bottom as possible. Cool. Thanks, buddy. I don't know who the 113 is, but that's annoying. Yeah. Labani, Earnhardt Jr., all them. Also, remember, 20th place. Anything above that's awesome for us. I don't think that those guys... Well, Kurt Busch just went into the pit. I don't know if he's damaged or if he's, just out. Or if he had to somehow pit. I don't know. Maybe those were the ones that pit, well, or didn't pit. I don't know. Are we back on the lead lap because of that? Yeah, look we got a couple cars pitting right now. What is going on here? Okay. Well, that could be interesting. I'm going to leave this up for right now. Very curious as to what's going to happen there. Ooh, that was close. Not close to him. Just close to not gripping up and going way up the track. There we go, another one. Did that front group just not pit? No, because we're still a lap down.
All clear.
That's not the case. I'm really hoping that those guys didn't pit under caution, and then they're pitting now, and we're getting our lap back. But it doesn't seem to be the case. I don't expect to finish on the lead lap. What I'm hoping for is that we're able to kind of scam our way through for most of the race, though, so that we finish in the best possible position. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do.
Still there.
That whole group in front of us is the goal to get to. We've now cleared all these other ones. We got a wreck. I don't know if it's going to be a caution wreck, but we got a wreck. If there is a caution, I will pit. I will always pit at this point under caution, just because I'm hopeful that we're able to kind of just stay off schedule and maybe get away with not having to do anything later. Yeah, a lot of cars didn't pit under caution. That was pretty much the end of our run. That's why we pit. So interesting to see this.
All clear.
Maybe it wasn't close enough to the end of their runs. Wow, there are a lot of freaking wrecks in turn 2, and I'm not seeing any of it. What I think is happening is I think these guys are coming out and they're just barely touching the track when they're on the apron. Well, there's not even anyone near turn 2 right now, so I don't even know what they're talking about. There we go. We got Mikey Wallace. Is he all damaged up? I think so. Well, I'm just not. I got to find a better time and a better spot to do this in, because being behind the Stanley car is not that answer. Here we go. Maybe we can get to his fender before the corner. Yeah.
Still there.
Give me my space. Got our opportunity here to take a spot from Burton. Got an opportunity to get up to Jarrett and take a spot from him as well. This 131 car has given us troubles before. Looks like Steve Park got some damage, and he's running slow right now. Not sure what's up with that. Yeah, just an interesting race so far, to be honest, because some of these cars that feel we weren't going to be competing with at all, here we are competing.
Still there. All clear.
I'll take it. But like Elliott Sadler here, this should be lapping him, and he started one position behind us. Now, granted, we did make adjustments to the car, and it really improved everything overall, but I'm a little surprised by it. All right. 35 laps left in the tank, 135 to go. So we're going to go ahead and just drive. We're just going to drive for a while, and we'll speed this part up. We'll chitty chat with you guys as soon as some stuff happens. You know the routine. You've been watching for a while, haven't you? If it's your first time, when I say that it's the caution, it's the action, it's the pit stops. That's when I come back. Plan is to pit with 101 to go.
Clear high.
Oh. He said the leader's pitting. We are on the lead lap right now. Man, I would take a caution right now. Holy crap, would that be great. I don't foresee it happening, but I would certainly take it. Because that would put us, that would give us our 2 laps back, put us right back up on the leader. Or right back up on the... Man, Kenseth is freaking just a psycho in this game. Ah, so slow. Now we're a lap down. Right? Yeah. He's the current leader. Even so, though. We are not... Wait, are we pitting this time around? No, we're pitting the next time around. It'll be when we cross the line in the pit, it'll be 101 to go. Or 100 to go, I mean. This time around, it'll be 100 to go.
Car high.
So a lot of these other cars are going to obviously come flying through here on me. But
That's the halfway mark. Car high.
yeah, we're a lap down, so technically this is 100 laps to go anyway. But we're about to pit. Going to just go ahead. I'm not playing that game. There was a time when I would have. There was a time when I would have.
Slow down.
There. All right, we'll get all the shabazz. We'll see you after the or not caution, after the pit stop. We'll talk about it. Normal pit stop. Hit the apron because I did exactly what I try to avoid every time. Oh yeah, that hurt us. We're gonna go right back in the pit. We're gonna be down a lot. Maybe. Oh, it doesn't seem to be affecting. Oh, we might stay out actually.
Car high.
I know it seems crazy to think that we would stay out with the car damage like this, but it's not sputtering. And it's only 7% damage. We're staying out.
Car high.
We have to. So this is what we're doing.
Clear high.
In hopes that we'll be able to still drive. We're in 14th. We're obviously came out right in front of Burton with a bit of a lead on Blaney. Not great, but that's what happens when you pull out of the frickin' pits here and touch the apron. So I'll just be doing what I can with this stint, damaged as we are, and get it fixed. You hope for a caution at this point. I think aside from Harvick there that just came out of the pit, I think everyone else that matters to us is pit. There goes Stewart, actually, so whatever. Looks like Kenseth is in the pit, the psycho driver that he is. But we're just, we got to live with the damage we have. That's what happens. It's, I just said it, but I'm trying to kind of be calm about it. It's really annoying that the pits, coming out of pits here is just really hard with the analog stick and the throttle being 75% to 100%. It goes 0 to 75, and then you got the 75 to 100 is normal, but I should have paid more attention than I will the next time. If it's not under caution, I will the next time. So let's I'm just gonna drive around for a bit, speed it up or whatever. Maybe I'll give you guys 10 laps or so, but I just don't feel like talking about it because it hurt my feelings. Not really, but it's annoying.
Stay low. Still there. All clear. Clear high. Car low. The yellow's out.
Caution does come out. Thank goodness. We will pit. We'll get it fixed. And we will, well, geez. Harvick, come on, man.
Pace car's out.
Like, let's be a little chill here, friend. I mean, there's no reason to be slightly pushing on my rear, but whatever. We're going to pit to get the damage repaired. Fill it up with that Sunoco fuel. And put 4 fresh Goodyears on this thing. Wrap it up. so we can run again.
Get set. The race is going green.
All right, here we go.
There's the green flag.
Jump to the inside right quick here. Oops. I should shift.
Car high.
I should pay attention to that.
Still there.
Gonna focus for a little bit. A lot of cars around, you know. That's how that goes.
Still there. Car high. All clear. Clear high.
I'd like to get around the Hardy's car, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We're just going to
Car low.
figure it out in the middle here. All right. Do not come up any farther there, sir. There we go.
Stay high. Still there. You're all clear.
All right. All right. Don't come down. What are you doing?
Still there. All clear.
He's like, well, I gotta show my lane before I... Oh, Wallace. I cannot tell you how many times I've puckered in this race. Like, he is halfway in the corner and he decides, nope, I'm not going to leave that area open. I see someone coming, so I definitely am going to bother them.
You're all clear.
Ugh, get out of my
All
way.
clear.
He's going to do it again. I'm just going to do this. What? Oh, my goodness. Move.
Still there.
Like, I can deal with
All
the
clear.
Cisco car because he's actually faster than these other guys but we got cut off multiple times. And that's annoying.
Still there. All clear.
Car feels good. We feel good. We got the engine repair done. Got out on time. Sitting here in 10th place somehow. Obviously, this is because of the cautions that we had some off-cycle stuff happening and we're able to do this, but I'm definitely happy about it. McCabe here, of course, going to live on the inside, so we're going to have to do a little special driving to get around him. Then we've got Sadler.
Still there. All clear.
I don't think it. Well, we're going to try. I was going to say, I don't think it'll be this lap, but it might be for
All
this
clear.
corner. Our drive off is better than him on fresh tires. And so before we were going for Dale Jarrett as a position. Now I think he's a lap down. So interesting enough. We're obviously not going to catch Marlin or Stewart. We should stay in front of Burton, maybe Labonte. Might. I don't know. I never got to Labonte before to find out what we had for him. So I'd like to put a car between me and... Well, I do have a car between... I have multiple cars between me and Burton. Never mind. And we ran a very good lap there. You're right. Kind of come off the gas a little there to be able to turn a little better, get inside of Jarrett. And there you have it, folks. Kind of clean sailing for a little while here. I see not Ricky Rudd. Well, shoot. Now I got Ricky Rudd's name on the brain, and I can't remember who's in the 31. I'm pretty sure he's leading the race right now, though. Or he was, and now he's just trying to get back up through the pack. Anyway, with this clear sailing, we'll take this opportunity to speed it up, and we'll come back as soon as something happens.
Out.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, 53 to go, though. It's right on that line. I mean, we're still going to pit. We need to pit, but it just sucks that
Car high.
that it kind of played out that way, to be honest.
Pace cars out.
We don't need to be in front of Labonte at the line, but we're going to do it anyway because he slows way down. A couple of them slow way down.
Clear high.
Maybe we can even get Harvick. Nope. All right. Anyway, we're going to pit. And hopefully we'll pit like 3 laps or whatever, and we'll have enough. 49 is what we need. We'll see how it goes. Not sure. According to my sources, we do not have to pit again unless we damage the car too much. So, let's go ahead and not do that part. Oh, Kenseth is here. Let's wait. Let's just wait for a while.
Still there.
I'm lagging. I'm going for it right here.
Still there. All clear.
Oh, had to get on the brakes for the 112. Down.
Still there.
I knew he was going to drive down on me, and that's going to just do all of this. That's just ridiculous. Rudd literally just pushed us up the wall. Funny, he ran into the wall himself. He absolutely just shoved us up the track. Thankfully, we didn't get, damaged or anything there, but that was just dumb. What are you doing, dude? There's no reason for that at all. Right. Off it. Taking your time. We really can't. I mean, we're in 8th place right now, and Bobby Labonte, we're faster than Jeff Gordon. We're not. Oh, my goodness. We just got clipped a little bit. We're okay. We're okay. Everyone's okay. That could have been so much worse. That 131 car, man, as far as triple-digit cars go, him and McCabe in the 117 are the two I always watch out for because they are a problem. They really are a problem. So we're going to get around him soon. Oh, stop freaking driving down into... Sorry, Gordon. That's on me. That one was on me. I was trying to get out of this guy's way, and I turned too hard up the track to try to move, and I didn't know Gordon was there. That's what goes with talking instead of hearing what your spotter's saying, which he probably said car high. Fine. The damages were minimal. My car still feels just fine. I can't stand when the cars come off and they're like, I'm just going to sit so far down when I've got to run is why it bothers me. Like, I've got to run on the inside, and all of a sudden you see them just drift down to take that spot away before I can, and then I have to slam on the brakes. And all I want to do is know my depth well enough to get up behind him and just give him a little tap to send him up the track in the corner. But I don't know the depth in the front end because you can't see it that well. And so it messes me up. Ooh. I had to slam on the brakes again. And guess what? That's the 117 McCabe that was causing the issues for Labonte. So, I mean, a top 10 here is 10 positions higher than I thought we could possibly get. So the fact that we're in this spot, we were the car on the move. They give you that stats in the pit or in the caution. We were the car on the move for this race. Started 26th, and we're currently in 10th. So that's pretty cool.
Still there.
I'm gonna try to get my frickin' marks again because I guarantee we're toasting these. So we are not toasting those tires. Wow. It felt like we should have been. All right. Let's just drive better. And, I mean, we're not driving bad. Let's drive better, though. Let's do better than we were. Let's finish this race out. 40 to go. I think we're 2 down. Yeah, so 38 for us. We've got 40 in the... So we're good. Got 40 in the tank and 38 laps to go. Anybody who didn't pit may have to pit. That could change things for us at the end here. I know Gordon pit. I don't know if Labonte pit. I think Labonte actually pit. Oh, no, because we had just passed him back to get our position back right before the caution. So I think he had already pit right before. Which, to my knowledge, unless these cars have way different gas mileage, means he will have to at least do a gas and go at the end. So that's good for us. Very good for us. So I tap him on that left side, I suppose. I was hoping that hitting him in the back like that... I barely tapped him, by the way.
All clear.
I was hoping that hitting him in the back like that was going to set him up the hill. I'm testing that because we are technically faster than him. We'll catch him and pass him at some point. It was just I hit the apron and that's what screwed me up. Maybe I was going to say, maybe I'll get lucky and one of these cars will kind of block on accident. Not by... And by on accident, I mean just the same thing they would have done to us. Here comes the leader, so we're about to be 3 laps down. Which isn't terrible. Because that means that we've got 23 to go in the race. And with me running myself up the hill because I missed my spot, I ended up losing Labonte there. We're faster than him when I'm not driving like a moron. How about that for an answer? Oh, of course you're gonna... I'm like, oh, he'll drive down, so he stays in the middle of the track.
Clear high. All clear.
And Labonte, even though it's slight, I do notice it because we'll redline early. Was running in Martin's trap, so he got even a bigger push away from us. Newman is back in 13th. That's interesting. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. We have no business being where we are. This all has a lot to do with the cautions and us being off schedule and things like that, which sometimes works out for you, sometimes it doesn't. I'd be surprised if I don't see Newman catching us by the end of this, but I think he also still has to pit. I don't think he was one of those leaders. Got 20 laps to go, and I think some of these cars have to pit yet.
Car high.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got some left on the tires for the last 20 laps. We don't really have anything for any of the cars out here to we're not really losing a lot of Labonte now, especially since it appears that he's caught up behind Kenny Schrader, but not really doing much, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Car low.
Certainly learn to come off the gas a little earlier when Kurt Busch is
Still
around.
there.
Same with some of the other drivers when we're not all piled up. But like I
You're
see
all
them in my
clear.
rear view like that, I'm like, yep, we're just gonna make sure we enter this corner a little bit later than we would have, just to avoid getting destroyed by him. Look at him, he's just going nuts right now. I can't get around him. I can't get around him. Move out of my way. What are you people doing on my road?
Still there. All clear.
Made about 7/10 while Labonte was stuck behind Schrader, but now he's got Kurt Busch just inside of him, so I'm sure that'll push him up a little bit. That's how it was in the other series. Like the Featherlight Modifieds, you get a leader pushing a car that's we were in front of a fair amount, and then all of a sudden he got super speed because he's being pushed around the track.
Still there. Clear high.
Here comes Kenseth, so we'll make sure that we pay attention to that. 'Cause I don't feel like the end of this race going awry because Kenseth is here. Here's Rusty. Mr. Wallace again as well. I'd really like to catch frickin' Labonte. I'll say that much.
Car
I
high.
think we're going to do it now. Getting into a lot of traffic, but he's staying in front of it, being on the outside like he is.
Still there. All clear.
Don't drive me up the track. Oh, yeah. Sneak in. Oh, oh, sneak in again.
All clear.
Tokyo drifted that shit. Oh, that was pretty awesome. We did not touch anybody when we did that, by the way, which is what made it awesome. All right, 13 to go, so we're going to kind of shut up until about 3 to go. I don't think we can do much else. We're going to try to put some distance between us and Labonte, and finish in the top 10 would be amazing. Some of the leaders in pit, we've got 3 laps left in the race. We're going to go ahead and try to sneak through here. I think that's the 118. I think that's the one who, when we actually hit the apron, we were trying to scooch around him earlier, so I'm glad that we didn't repeat that with a 5-second lead on Labonte and looking good for a top 10 when in this race at the beginning we were like, yeah, we just hopefully will get a top 20. These long races kind of do one thing that I didn't realize. They definitely give you a wide variety. Now, we could have been on the opposite of this spectrum. We could have been one more lap down, which I think would have had us pretty far down the list. So it's kind of cool that we were able to come out of this one on the positive side of it and be be able to really overachieve. I mean, we're in 9th place now. Robbie Gordon's behind us. I don't know how far he is, but I don't think, he's far enough behind. He's not going to be able to catch it. So 9th place is where we're looking like here on the last lap of the race. Take it easy going into 1 and 2. No, 3 and 4. I can't remember. Yeah, 3 and 4 here. And I could not be happier. I mean, legitimately extremely happy with that result. 3 laps down. There was only one other car, I think, that we could have caught, technically. But yeah, look, so I guess there was a lot of... We'll look at the standings in a second. Top 5, Kevin Harvick wins the race. Mark Martin comes in second, less than a second behind him. I know Mark Martin led most of that race. He led most of the laps. Kurt Busch in third, Rusty Wallace fourth, Matt Kenseth came in fifth, 1 lap down for Rusty Wallace and Matt Kenseth. So all but 3 cars were at least 1 lap down. Made it through $116,346. Had some damage on the car, usually around the 40,000 mark, I've noticed, with damage. But as long as we're not causing the wrecks, it appears that we end up doing quite well financially. Kevin Harvick took the checkered flag at Dover. Congratulations to the 29 team. That good wrench Chevy Camaro took those Goodyear Eagles down and around and won that race. Kind of stupid, but I don't want to talk about the rest of the stuff that's there because they're talking... Well, actually, you know what's funny is they were correct in this article. I had a tough time qualifying, but the team did a good job with adjustments during the race. It was right before the race, but we completely changed the car. And the adjustments were amazing, and we were able to do quite well. So I guess we'll give it to us in that one as well. Great job to Kevin Harvick, but as far as going from 26th to 9th, that is impressive. That 9th place finish puts us in 21st overall, and we have got a decent lead over Kenny Schrader. So the next one is Casey Atwood, would be the next car that we would try to pass. Yeah, we're 14 points behind him. It is possible, but he actually runs fairly well, so we'll see how that all turns out. Our next race is a truck race at Texas Motor Speedway. And there's a week off. Not for us, but there will be a week off. And then you'll see us race at Michigan in the Cup Series. Looking forward to that race for sure. And just looking ahead a little bit more, we then go to Infineon, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is a road course. And I'm very much looking forward to that because I think when I played this the first time I sucked. And I will spend a lot of time practicing to get good at this track. So... we'll see about that in a couple episodes. But, folks, that is going to do it for this episode. Do hope you enjoyed the episode. I certainly did. I thought we did a great job overall. And, again, we were aiming for a top 20. But because the race is so long, people break down. Cautions happen. We end up getting on the lucky side of it and finishing in the top 10. Having said all that, folks, I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.